We're about to do some vlog stuff. That's right. And it's about to get real. Do you ever hear people say over and over and over, do what makes you happy?
What?
What the does that mean? First, most people don't know what makes them happy. And second, if they do, they rarely do anything substantial about it. Is that you? Are you a procrastinator? Do you overthink things? Okay, maybe you know of a few things that make you happy. Like golfing, yoga, eating a pizza. But I'm not really talking about your golf game. I'm talking about your quality of life. Some of those things that are on your bucket list that are tucked back, way back in the corner of your skull. Yeah, that shit. I said, it's 2020. Time to put your game face on. Time to get your stuff together. 'Cause you ain't getting any younger.
So, back to the happy thing. If you're not sure what makes you really happy or what you really want, sit down and just think about the things that make you smile. That's a good place to start. Try thinking about the things that will make you feel better. Envision what you see for yourself in the future.
Wow, that was deep. These things can be anything, big or small. You want to make it happen, it's important to get out a piece of paper and write that stuff down. You want to change your view? Start with 3 things. Write down 3 things that you want to accomplish this year. And then under those 3 things, write down 3 actions to make the first thing happen. You have to put it somewhere, right in your face, so you can see it every day and you can visualize it. That's what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you'll just be having this conversation again next year. Yep. Because happens. Just saying. 3 things. Write them down. It's simple. Let's say you want to lose weight. Well, just do the math. Work backwards. 1 pound equals 3,500 calories. 1 pound a week means you need to cut out 3,500 calories in 1 week. I know everybody hates the weight loss example. I even hate the weight loss example. The title of this video is New Year, New View. And many of the people watching this channel are people that are in the planning stages for retirement. It can be exciting and it can be overwhelming trying to think of all the things that you have to put in place in order to get to retirement.
So I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to break down some tips on the retirement planning thing.
And my advice is to treat it like a job. Set your goals and write them down and methodically check them off one by one. Have a plan. Visualization is a great tool. So picture yourself in retirement. And think about how you will feel. Examine your income sources well in advance, so if you have to make changes, you have time. I would suggest whenever possible, you contribute the maximum amount you're allowed to contribute to your 401k, your IRA, or any other retirement program that you have. Here's a tough one. Reduce your discretionary spending. That means don't go out at Starbucks all the time, maybe cut back on going out to the movies, eating out less. You're really focusing on the future and enjoying your future. So spend less now. Pay off the debt. No debt. Get rid of the credit cards, pay your car off, accelerate payments on your home mortgage, get everything paid off. Review your current housing situation. Many people looking to retire will be looking to relocate to another area, and it's never too early to start knocking down the tasks that you will face when looking to sell a home. Selling a home is hard work, and if you've got deferred maintenance items that will need to be addressed, when you've lived in a home for 25 or 30 years, one, the house needs to be decluttered. That can take a very long time. It can be very overwhelming. So even if you're 5 years out, it certainly doesn't hurt to start knocking the list down. If things are broke, fix them. You might need your home painted. You may find that their outside of the house has wood rot. I mean, there's a million things that can pop up during a home inspection. So if there's something that needs to be repaired, you can bet your bottom dollar a new buyer on your home is going to want it repaired. I know what you're thinking. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. And it is. That's why you have to start early. I always find that things are much more manageable when I make up a list of things that I need to do and that I break them down into smaller increments. And think about how you will feel when it's done. Normally it's a feeling of accomplishment. And speaking of feelings, you know, I talk to a lot of people that are in this retirement planning phase of life, and I would have to say most of them are excited. Even though it is work, they're excited for the future. So if you're tired of the daily grind, well, maybe it's time to get out the rat race and start planning for your future in 2020. Nothing happens unless you make it happen. I hope you found just a little bit of inspiration in this video and some motivation to make 2020 your best year ever. Whether it's business goals, personal goals, or retirement goals, it's what's important to you that matters. And do what makes you happy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2020. And this is the end of the video. The end. But I have more video. And I'm gonna stick one right up here, and I'm gonna put one right up here. You should probably watch this one first. It's really good. But this one's pretty good too. So maybe click on that one. Or just click them on both at the same time, see what happens. Don't forget, click the like button and subscribe.